Welcome, folks, to Troy, Montana. Wow, it's 9:30 in the morning. We're getting our day started. Actually, I think I got started 2 hours ago. But you're in the right place at the right time. We're going to talk about something that's pretty cool today. It's an exciting thing when you work with a company that's got it together. It's an exciting thing when you're part of something extremely huge about to make fortunes in history. I've been there before, and we're there right now. And with ProjectHealthyWealth.org, not just in one place, in several places. But the whole bottom line is you need to be able to prove to the people that you are prospecting as an entrepreneur that you actually know where you're going. And this is a problem that we see in the industry it's happened for years. I don't want to get into one of them things, fill my garage full of products and then never be able to sell them and try to figure out how I'm going to make this happen. Well, you want to avoid that. You want people to respect you as a leader, respect you as a business owner, and be happy to do business with you. Now, how are they going to do that? Understand what I'm talking to you about, because I'm going to lay it out in mountain boy logic. I like to use mountain boy logic. I'm a simple kind of guy. And the way I know how to explain it the easiest is, hey, if I'm going to show you how to get to the top of the mountain, and you've never been to the top of that mountain before, and if you don't get to the top of the mountain, it's a very bad thing. Your life depends on it. And this is an imaginary scenario, of course, hypothetical here. And if you don't get to the top of the mountain, there's going to be a major crisis in your life. Now, there's roadblocks between you and the top of the mountain. There's bears that can eat you, cougars that have you as a main course on their meal. You could come across a mama moose with a calf, and if she sees you in her territory, she's going to wipe you out if she can, because you're in the way. You're a threat to her babies. You don't want to be in a bad position. And if you're following a blind person as an entrepreneur, it's like getting behind somebody that's never climbed the mountain before. They don't know where the wild animals are to make sure you got the safest way there. They don't know where the quicksand is that can swallow you up and sink you all the way down. You want to be able to show your prospects that you know where you're going. Entrepreneurship, folks, is business. Business means there are daily actions that take place that produce profits in your business. Now, it's great to have a warm and fuzzy group, all these neat people, all the lovey-dovey. Hey, that is awesome. And it's great to have a community of people that love one another, care about one another, and have the best intentions for one another. But also remember, folks, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. We're talking about business. We're talking about entrepreneurship. If you look at what the pros teach, and I'm going to really reiterate this. Here's Eric Worre, right? Most sought-after trainer in the business. Why do I respect this guy so much? I've never met Eric in person, but I got a friend of mine that's the same age as I am. We were both struggling in network marketing. We were making money with companies, but we weren't making the money we wanted to see. And my friend Joe decided he's going to do everything he can that's in this book. And he mastered the 7 skills that are in that book. And since January of 2015, he's thrown a team together, over 1,500 earners in his organization, made over $10,000 in commissions. Now, did I join his company and go see him? No. Understand, folks, business is work habits. And when you got the work habits that pay you, you got the money coming in. So if you're bringing somebody into your business, it's more important to be able to go, hey, let me ask you a question, Joe. Now that you decided that entrepreneurship is the path that you want to create your income with, have you considered how many hours a day that you want to contribute to your success? And if you've got 2 to 3 hours a day, let's put together a set of actions that's going to put profits in your business. Now, Joe, it's a proven fact that 5 presentations a day on a part-time effort of about 30 hours a week has taken people from $0 to $1 million incomes. The whole key that's made that take place was the consistency of the commitment to the daily actions that produce the profits. So, Joe, it doesn't matter if you can do 5 hours or 1 hour to me as your coach. What matters is if we're going to put an hour a day into your success, that we make that hour an hour that puts some kind of money in your pocket. You don't get into business to work for free. You get into business to make money. Now, if you're in a consumable product line, you realize that it's going to take 1 hour on average. I mean, we're fortunate with the opportunities everyone with. We can do it in 20 minutes. But average opportunity, because not everybody's a member of our companies, I got to be favorable to the masses. If 1 hour is what it takes to go through the company presentation, comp plan, and kind of get a feel for what's out there, you got to recognize in a consumable product market, you need to be sampling that product. So it tastes good, it smells good, you can feel it work. And once those things are out of the way, the odds are 80% in your favor that you're going to gather them as a consumer, or you're going to gather them as a business builder. Now, why are you buying a pack? You're buying a big enrollment pack, and if you're smart, medium-sized pack, $500, is going to bring you enough to do adequate presentations on a minimum scale for your first 90 days of at least 1 to 2 presentations per day. Have enough samples on hand for each prospect while they're spending 1 hour to sample the product, see the facts, and then make a 3-way call with the coach so the coach can do what? Not sell them a pack and get into their wallet and scare the pants right off of them. The coach is going to do what I'm talking to you about right now. Hey, Joe, I'm glad you like what you've seen. If we could put a set of daily actions together, in other words, if you're putting 1 hour in your business, if we have to start 1 hour together one-on-one, we're going to show you how to make that hour put some money in your pocket. Now, when you can take that 1 hour and put some money in their pocket, tomorrow they can't wait to do business again. When you just sell them a $500 pack and tell them they're going to make $1 million and come to the next meeting, tomorrow they wake up. They got a brand new shiny business. They don't have a clue what they're going to do. They got $500 worth of product in the garage, and they're scared. They're terrified, and 97% of them make it maybe another 30 days, and then they mentally quit, and within the next 60 days, they physically quit. So if you want to sell high-dollar packs, understand as an entrepreneur, you need to be able to show them what to do with what comes in that pack with a profitable daily action. And when you can master the ability to say, okay, Joe, let me show you how to make money in business. In my meat business where I sell steak and seafood door to door, I can take you in my truck. I can show you how I can go out and pick out 25 random doors and knock on the doors. Of course, the people that are home with vehicles in the driveway and vehicles that cost more than $20,000. So I know they got a credit card. So if they want what I have, they can pay for it if I've created enough value with what I've got to share with people. Now, online business, network marketing is no different. Can you show somebody how to make money with network marketing? Absolutely. Try this product. Does it taste good? Absolutely. Do you see what the doctors say on the video on screen here? Oh, yeah. Now, you understand a company says it's risk-free, so if you try it out and you're not satisfied, you get your money back? Oh, yeah, great. Doesn't that taste good? Yeah, good. Let's go ahead and get this started. You see how that problem's going to solve a solution for you, right? Yeah. And you see how you can commit to, you said 2 presentations a day for 5 days a week. You can honestly commit to that, Joe? Oh, yeah, I can commit to 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, and do no less than 2 presentations a day. So you recognize, Joe, that you're going to need a sample on hand for each prospect at each one of those presentations. Yes, I understand that. Good. Now, Joe, here's the good news. We're talking about 1 hour of your time. The presentation takes about 20 minutes. Let them sample it and then do a 3-way call with the coach so the coach can wrap a plan of paying actions around the prospect. Now, see, what I'm doing is I'm talking about building a team, and I'm training an entrepreneur an action that's going to put money in their pocket, not just a warm and fuzzy group so we can be happy-go-lucky. Folks, you get into business to make money. You get into business to enjoy profits. And the whole key to business is to have a set of actions, practice daily, that put profits in your business. So if you're going to help somebody get a start as an entrepreneur, understand, if you don't know how to lead them with the proper daily actions that's going to put profit in their business, you could sign up 100 of them and 97 are going to quit. But when you can show somebody that you value them and that you got a system that works, and all you're doing is showing them a simple set of daily actions that you practice, that they can duplicate, that's going to put profits in their business, and now you got a prospect that, one, trusts you, they like you, they believe in you, you've showed them how to take 1 hour of their time and turn that into some sort of profit. Now, tomorrow, they can't wait to do it again. But if you follow the masses in this industry and just, sell them the big kit and go sell 10 of them and 2 of them will stick, and if they don't, no big deal, they won't make it. Folks, get a grip. People are not numbers. People are people. Understand, your secret to success in entrepreneurship is to have a solution for the masses. What we have at ProjectHealthyWealth.org is the ability to offer solutions that save the masses over $100 a month. So if they're not interested in a business as an entrepreneur, you have something that's going to generate the revenue and the money. And when you have a proven set of actions daily that are going to produce the profits in your business, that's what you train somebody. It's not a hard process to let somebody sample your consumable product. Turn on a video on the internet or take them to a live meeting or show them a presentation that expresses the features, advantage, and benefit of what you have to offer. You show them a roadmap of their first work quarter and what their potential is, should they be willing to put in the actions that produce the profits. And now they see a game plan they believe in. Each day they do work. They do a little better the next day than they did the previous day. And when you're teaching them as a professional how to do actions that produce profits, they don't quit. They respect you. And more importantly, you're teaching work habits that can be duplicated. And duplication of work habits produces profits in your business. And when you get that mastered, you're going to enjoy a lot of money in this industry. Folks, I hope that this hangout has been helpful to you. Understand from me, you won't always hear what you want to hear, but what you will hear is the truth. Now, if you're looking at an opportunity and you want to hit it big, I want to make $10,000 in my first work quarter, does that happen in network marketing? Absolutely. It happens every single month. There's somebody that comes in that's got no experience that works their way up to $10,000. Maybe not in your individual company every month, but it happens every month, month after month, like clockwork, all around the globe. People get into network marketing and they make $10,000. Why? Because they know how to set themselves up to succeed. They know what those work habits are, and they know that it's just a matter of duplicating those work habits. Here's what I'm saying. You only got so many hours a day you can trade time for dollars. But when you work in network marketing, you can put 1 hour into your business, show 5 other people how to put 1 hour in their business. The team of you together is an organization. All of you put 1 hour in, but what's your organization got? You got 6 people put 1 hour. At Friday, everybody committed to 1 hour a week, but your organization had 6 hours that went through it. As those people duplicate those work habits, 5 becomes 10, 10 becomes 20, 20 becomes 40. Do you see what that is? That's called leveraged efforts. And leveraged efforts brings leveraged income. That's a beautiful thing. So if you're going to do 5 presentations a day, which is part-time, 30 hours a week, that's great. Don't commit to it unless you can do it. But if you do commit to it, understand you got to prepare yourself to succeed. If you're going to do 5 presentations a day, are there going to be 2 people at each presentation? Do you got enough samples on hand for each one? Maybe it would be a good idea to use that credit card that you set aside for emergency investments to secure your future. You know, this is where you use that credit card and smartly invest. Spend less than $2,000 to have an adequate amount of samples to do 5 proper demonstrations per day, 5 days per week for 90 days. When you do that properly, the income potential for $10,000 earned and over $1,000 a month in residual is definitely there. But to convince somebody that they're going to make it big if they only sign up for the big pack, if their home is in foreclosure and they believe you and they buy that line of crap from you and they invest their house payment to try to earn some money, and you can't even show them any actions at all other than to join this warm, fuzzy group of people and watch what they teach and have faith one day you'll make it, that person loses their home. How much respect do you think they're going to have for you as a leader? Think about what I'm saying. But if you can be honest with them and you can tell them, hey, look, it's one thing to invest into your success and set yourself up to succeed. But if you're not going to commit to the work habits to create the success, maybe we should figure out what work habits that you could commit to and put a plan together that matches you as an individual. And when you have that put into place, now you're working with the individual that trusts you, values you, likes you, and knows that you're looking out for their best interest, not your commissions. Don't front in people. Teach them properly. Set them up to succeed. But if you honestly cannot show somebody how to profit with the high dollar pack that you're trying to sell them for whatever company you're working with, find out who knows what to do with that pack. Find out what the daily habits are that are practiced with each item that comes into that pack to see how to be profitable with it. And if you can't find a coach that'll do that, recognize the fact real quick the company's probably running with an idea they're hoping might work. Hope and action are 2 different things. Hope is what might be. Action is what is. So you want something that's proven. Now with consumable products, it's pretty simple. I mean, they got to test the product. They got to know. So, I mean, you want to set yourself up to succeed. So think about what I'm saying. If you're in a consumable product industry and you can get started for $60 and you have no inventory to share your samples with, and you do 5 presentations in a day, you're probably going to fail. Why? Because you got the odds 80% against you at each one of those 5 presentations. So yes, if you're going to work with an inventory, you got to have it. But understand how to utilize what you get in your start pack to take a new entrepreneur and show them how to profit on what they paid for. That's what training an entrepreneur is all about. And when you can show them their first 90 days of profits, even if it's a small profit that continues to add up, double, and multiply. I promise you this, at the end of 90 days, there ain't nothing in the world that will make those people quit. They will walk through a wall, and then if you call them up and say, hey, the company's got a convention, they want to show us some few things, they want us to fly out there, and I think it would be a really good decision for you to make. I'm going to be there because I want to be in on it. You know what? Those people are going to say, hey, everything that you've shown me has been right on the money. All the actions that you've guided me through have put profits in my business. And you know what? If you're going to that event, so am I. Now, when you can build your business as a professional entrepreneur instead of a desperate individual, if you don't sign up for this thing right now and invest in this big kit, you're just going to miss the opportunity. You're never going to make it. You're going to miss the boat. Hey, understand, people need money. People are willing to work for money. People hate hype. They love facts. When you can show them the actions that put the money in their pockets, they'll follow you. And your team will grow, and you will build an organization that will set records in a very short period of time. The question is, can you commit to those actions? Do you understand the difference between leading somebody through entrepreneurial daily method of operation that puts profits in the business? Or are you just going to be, oh, sell the big pack because that pays the most money, and if you don't do it, well, you're not going to make the money. Look, man, people are important. They're not numbers. When you understand how to form those relationships as you build, those solid relationships is where your security is in this industry. Never forget that. Treat people like they count. Show them that you value them. They will value you, and your organization will absolutely explode. You won't always hear what you want to hear from me, but you will hear the truth. God bless you. Come join us. It's an honor to help entrepreneurs to the success that they deserve. Enjoy life, and remember, it's profits, not pay. You know, hourly pay and a job, look at it. I mean, look, think about what I'm saying here because it's real important. According to the Department of Social Security Administration, out of 100 people reaching age 65, there are only 3 that are financially independent. The average income amongst those 3 is $25,000 a year. 40 hours a week for 40 years for a 97% failure rate, trading time for dollars don't work. Entrepreneurship works. If you look at the 3% of the population, it holds 90% of the wealth in just the United States alone. Those 3% are entrepreneurs. They're not employees. Employment is a stepping stone to give you the funding to have what you need to be an entrepreneur and expand and multiply and leverage your efforts that put profits together that pay you. It truly is a simple process. It is a blessing to help people achieve. We're always looking for leaders, but you got to roll up your sleeves to go to work. God bless you. Expose what you got. Share it with others. Lead with love. Lead with the truth. And I promise you this, it'll set you free. I look forward to meeting you in person, online, over the phone, or at one of our events. Go get 'em.